Hi everyone. So I just want to make a quick video about the current discussion around what Gary Lineker said about the Stop the Boats bill, or whatever they've called it, and the rhetoric that's being used. And basically, there's a couple of points I want to make. So the first point is that it is a fact. It is a demonstrable fact that the language that is being used by the Tory party talking about migrants is reminiscent of 1930s Nazi Germany. That's just a fact. You can't debate that. There is no debate about it. It's like debating whether the sun came up this morning, and yet I can literally see it through my window. So there's no debate around that. It's a fact. This Tory government are using language that is reminiscent of 1930s Nazi Germany. Fact. End of. No debate. The second point I want to make is that the bill that they're trying to pass is obviously disgusting, it's inhumane, but it's also not designed to resolve anything. The Tories don't want to resolve the issue around small boats because they created the issue in the first place. And they created it because they can wheel out every now and then. Every time the Tories are getting bad press, they wheel it out and they use it as a, don't look at this, look at that, look at those people over there coming over here in the boats, coming to swamp us. And so they have no interest at all in solving this problem. If they did, they could have solved it years ago. And it's just a case of arranging repatriation agreements with EU countries or other countries, and also allowing safe routes into this country so people can apply for asylum abroad, and then they can come into this country. All of these things the Tories got rid of. And they got rid of it, but not only that, they also caused the backlog that is now in the system. So they can say, oh, look, there's 100,000 asylum seekers waiting to be processed in the system. We're being swamped. But what they don't tell you is that they created that. You know, if you look at the graph of the processes, it's gone like that. And the reason it's gone like that is because they cut all the resources at this point. It went from, I don't know how many people they were processing per week down to a trickle. And so that this is sort of backed up, and it's all deliberate. The whole thing is deliberate. And so this is why they've got no interest in solving this issue. If you're somebody that's concerned about small boats, then you need to vote for a progressive party, because they've got no real skin in the game. They could solve it fairly easily, and they're the only people that will solve it. The Tories won't solve it because it's so useful to them. So don't be fooled by this. And there's the reason that they're using the language that they're using is because there is a cohort in this country, again, this is just another fact, that would go full Nazi on asylum seekers. So it appeals to them, the language appeals to them, and there's a larger cohort in this country that aren't necessarily interested in the detail. So when you start talking about the effects it will have on people, they go, oh, I don't want to hear this. Not interested. And so that they hope that they can appeal to those people as well. And they're obviously also hoping that they can scare enough people to then get enough of a minority of votes in order for them to then secure the next general election. And they will get a minority of votes. There's no majority in this country for the Tories and for their disgusting rhetoric. There is no majority in this country. But under our first past the post system, they hope that they can secure this minority and then win the next general election. So don't be fooled by it. Firstly, there's no debate. They are using the same language that the Nazis used in the 1930s. Is the Tory party the Nazi party? No, they're not. They're not the Nazi party. But honestly, the way that they're going, I don't know what they're going to be in 10 years' time. If they keep winning, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to be like in 10 years' time. So, yeah, that's really all I want to say. There's no debate. And the Tories aren't interested in trying to solve this. If you want to sort it, if you want to create a decent system in this country where we're also respecting our international responsibilities, then you need to vote for a progressive party. It's as simple as that.